Um, but the challenge is that the way the amygdala works is it's like a muscle. And so what happens is the more your mind is exposed to fear or exposed to anger, the higher propensity it is to feel those emotions the next time and the next time and the next time. And
Tolerance goes up.
so what happens is the neurotransmitter levels in that region of the brain are elevated relative to what they would be. The amygdala actually grows in size. Again, in that sense, it's like a muscle. So, if somebody's constantly on edge, they're constantly angry and they're constantly fearful, it actually gets bigger. And the reach of the length and the reach of the amygdala into other parts of the brain actually grows longer.
Yeah. Well,
All
and
three
there's
of those,
something,
all three of those things, higher, bigger in size, higher neurochemical transmitters, and greater reach into the brain. So
yeah,
it's the physiological thing that happens when people are constantly on edge, either very frequently angry or very frequently scared.
yeah.
So what happens?
You
As
get
we've been
used to it.
talking about, they've been
It becomes comfortable, and it becomes harder to even,
physically
yeah,
physically it again this there are biological changes that occur that make it harder for you to not get angry the next time. And the point I was making earlier is, oh my god, politicians have been purposely pushing people's buttons. So is the traditional media, and so is social media. So of course people are going to be more reactive and less responsive, to use the language of meditation, because those physical changes have occurred.
yeah,
And it's not anybody's fault. There are physiological changes that are causing people to be more quick to anger. So again, it leads to where we are today, where people just are on the edge, very deeply mistrustful, and just assume the worst when they're talking to somebody else. Our challenge is to counteract that. You use the word antidote. We are an antidote, because again, what I started remarking about earlier is that in these conversations, whether they were the day of actions, or alternatively whether there's s'mores, people were not succumbing to that. And that started to create the positive feedback loop that was bringing down the temperature and actually creating physiological changes in the brain that reduce the propensity to react, as we say in meditation, unskillfully.